the day I took ownership of my life. I wasn't always disciplined. In high school, I'll admit, I was a C&F student. I didn't like school. I didn't think it mattered. I really didn't care for it. I just wanted to get it done, get through it. By my early 20s, I was already a father of two, trying to build a family. Got married, trying to grow fast. Um, then came divorce, instability. I moved from job to job, building something, losing it, rebuilding it again. For years, I've lived in survival mode, not growth mode, survival. Eventually, I landed in a manufacturing job. I stayed, I worked hard, I built some sense of stability, but it was still instability. 21 years in that world. But stability isn't the same thing as identity. I tried college once back in 2012. I quit when I started Stellantis. I told myself I didn't need it. Fast forward to 2022. Now I'm 40 years old. I enrolled again. But here's the truth. Even then, I wasn't fully committed. My first semester back wasn't strong. I was cautious, guarded, still carrying that old version of me. The kid who didn't like school. The young man who reacted rather than led. Then I received that leadership letter from Ivy Tech. It caught me off guard. The college was sending me a sign. Not a job, not for a position, but for leadership. I remember thinking, why me? Just why me? And that's when I met Willard. And he didn't pat me on the back. He didn't give me an easy motivational speech. He asked me questions, hard questions. Like, even my parents have never asked me these questions about whom I was, about what I believed, and why I kept playing small. For the first time in my life, someone made me search internally, not just in my brain, my body, but in my soul. That's when the switch flipped. I realized something uncomfortable. I've been surviving for the last 20 years, but I had never taken full ownership of who I could become. It was a deep, deep feeling inside myself. That leadership letter didn't change my circumstance. It changed my self-perception. I stopped seeing myself as the kid who struggled in school. I stopped seeing myself as the guy who just works hard and keeps his head up. I started seeing myself as someone responsible for his own growth. It's like no more excuses anymore. From that point on, everything shifted. My grades improved. I learned to get my electrical degree, and I went from a 2.1 to a 3.8 GPA. I pursued another associate's degree, which I'm about ready to finish, in my robotics degree. I stepped into numerous leadership roles. I became an engineering technician at Eli Lilly, and I even started an electrical engineering degree at Purdue University, which I, on a whim, decided to sign up, and I can't believe I even got accepted. Not because I suddenly got smarter, because I unintentionally got motivated. Here's what I want to say to anyone that watches this. Your past performance does not define your future ceiling. One more time. You just think this. If you got to just hear it again, slower. Your past performance does not define your future ceiling. I've had to learn that and say it over and over again. You can be a CNF student. You can go through a divorce or breakup. You can fall down 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 15, 20, 30 times. You can rebuild 5 times, 10 times. But the moment you take ownership, real ownership, everything changes. For me, it started with a letter and the willingness to face myself. Me, myself. That was the flip of the switch. And I'm still not done yet. This is the long way up.